Hello and welcome to the Wix tutorial. We're going to cover a whole bunch of items, mostly pretty simple stuff with this video. And the Wix format is a real easy format to make the changes, edits, to create pages, add content. The format is very intuitive and very easy to operate, and I'm hopeful that with this tutorial you guys will be able to do a lot of this on your own, if not all of it. So you'll open up your Wix, and as soon as you log in, this is what you'll see, a whole listing of all your sites. So we are going to go on to this site here, and it would just take usually I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds to load. It's getting a lot of data in there right now with this web page. And there is your page. Okay, so now we are currently in the edit mode, and whenever you can see the box for preview here, that means that you're in edit mode. If you did want to preview it and see how it would look like on the web, you hit the preview, and then this is how it will actually look. And you can go back and forth all you like, and then we're just going to go back to the editor now. This is where you make your changes and do your edits. Now, so we are currently on the home page, and there's two ways. Let's say that we wanted to work on the About Nicole page. We have two ways of getting there. We can click on the page home, the page menu, and that will bring a listing of all the pages, and then we would then click on About Nicole, and that would take us there. Okay, and then we can do our edits and make our changes. I'm going to go back home now, and the other way is from the home page, click on preview, click on About Nicole, and then we're right there, and then go back to the editor to make the changes. Okay, and now if we did want to make some edits, let's say we want to change some text or swap a picture out, is all we would do is click on the area we want to work on. In this case, let's change some text. Just left click one time on that, click on edit text, and you will have this dialog box show up with all the text ready for copy or pasting or changing. So we're not going to change that right now, and we're going to just remove a paragraph. Let's say we just want to get rid of this paragraph. We're going to just go left click with your cursor, cover the whole thing in blue, and then click delete. Okay, and it will be gone. If we want to add text, we would just type it in, just as easy as that. And then if we want to make any adjustments, so we want to make the text a little bit bigger, we would just use our left click with our cursor, once again hold down, cover the area that we want to adjust, and then click on the size here. It's currently at 22. Let's make it 26 and see how it looks a little bit bigger. Just click on that and then hit enter on your keyboard, and there is your larger text. We can similarly change the color. So right now it's this kind of pink color here. We can elect to make that white if we want, or black. Whatever we like, we can change that. We can actually utilize any of these colors up here, and we could even hit change and get a whole wider spectrum. So that would change the whole site actually. So unless you want to change your whole site coloring scheme, probably better just to leave it with the box here. Okay, we can also change the font style. We have all these fonts available, and just by clicking on any of one of those, we will change that text to that, and then we're all set. Whenever we get to a point where we like it, we're ready to save, and it's good to do this periodically. You know, as soon as you do a certain amount of work, it's always good to go and save. You can first preview it, see how it looks in the preview, and then you would click on the save. Okay, and then we will just click on done, so it's saved. If we want to swap the picture out, we will just click on back to editor. We will now click on the picture, and it'll ask us to change image. And now we can use any of the images that are in our database already saved, or we can actually upload an image from anywhere on our computer. Okay, so you can go upload, and it's a very, very quick, very easy process. So I'm going to just swap this out for a second, and we'll, just for the heck of it, we'll put this young man right here. Double click on it, and boom, that will pop right in. We can do some design work with that if we want with the picture. We can get a different frame. We can center it in there a little bit. We can stretch it out. We can have it just fit. Okay, so we have all those different options available. We can edit it even further. By clicking on edit, we can now crop it, we can enhance it, add effects, brightness, contrast, get rid of red eye, whiten it up a little bit, get rid of a blemish, increase the focus, and we can also add some text to it. Okay, so that's all of that, and we can preview that, see how it looks. Okay, I could then choose to save it or continue working. And I'm going to go back to the editor now. And if we wanted to add another paragraph, okay, let's say we want to add another paragraph, you would click on this add button right here, and then we would go on add text. And then we would actually pick roughly the size that we want. We can scroll down. There's all these different styles and sizes, and for your paragraphs, you know, this is all pretty good here. So we are going to use this one right here, and that will pop up a little paragraph box, and I'm going to put that right here. And the Wix is great because you can line stuff up. It will automatically line up and make sure everything is kind of congruous. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And then we're gonna go in and now edit text, and we can enter in whatever text we like. Okay, and same as before, we can control the fonts, control the size, the color, all of that. So I believe we had 22. Oops, we had size 22 of this droid serif. Okay, we certainly don't want this one. We're going to put this box back the way it was. We'll click on edit text. We'll highlight just the one paragraph. That's the only one we want to change. And we want to get that back to 22. Hit enter. And we're also going to want to change the color on that. We want a little bit the brighter pink, which is right here. Okay. And we can move this one up a little bit. We have this one here, and depending on how long we want to make this one, we can do that. We can put it underneath, you know, wherever we like. We really have all the power in the world. We can fully control the size of the picture. We want to shrink that up a little bit. Really, everything is at our disposal, and you can see how easy it is to manipulate stuff. Okay, and if you make a little mistake or something goes wrong, you can have this back button right here. And the back button will undo. The undo button will undo anything that you've done. And you can also just close it out. If you really kind of mess up real bad, you can just close the site, and it will go back to the last save job that you did. So I'm going to save it for now. And we have that. Okay, so that's done. Now let's say that we want to add another picture. We're going to put one more picture down here. So we'll go back to the ad, and now we'll go to image. And we'll go with free Wix. We can go through my images, which are items you'll have, you know, saved. These will always be available to you. You can also go to the free from Wix images, And so let's just say that we want to put up a little couple flamingos. So just double click, and boom, they're right there on the site. We can now size this to where we want it. We can move that right down here, get it lined up. Okay, all lined up. We can preview it. Okay, we're gonna add some text here and fill that out, so that will be fine. And then we would just hit save again. Okay, so that's done. Let's go back, get ourselves oriented here. We'll go back to the home page. So we can just click on home. Since we're not in editor, we're in preview. We can just click on home, and that will take us home. And so this is a little bit askew here. You see how this is not lining up so well? So we're going to adjust that right now. And so yeah, we can see that this is over the line. So we're going to actually grab this whole box and just shift it. And we'll look for those kind of purple lines that let us know it's all lined up. Okay, now if you grab on here, you'll get the whole box to move. If you grab here, you'll get just this text box, which we can then shift around or move however and position it how we like. Okay, and then we'll also have the option to change text on that, edit text, if we want to edit text. Okay, so that's all that, and then you can just go to all your pages and wherever you want to do work or add stuff in. So we have a section here called News. And so let's say that we want to add some data here. So we have current specials. So let's click on add. We're going to add some text, and we'll make it about this size. Okay, we can move it right over. We'll click on. I like to make the box a little bit bigger so it fits, and we'll then click on edit text, and we can write in a 2 for one sale this Friday. And then we'll of course just fill that out however you like, but and then let's say that we want to change the highlight color. We're going to make that white. And we're going to make, we'll make this color here. We'll make that a different color so it stands out. We'll go with a nice black. We'll make it bold. Make it stand a little bit further. Okay, we can, if we like, we can make this box even bigger. Maybe we would even like to put a picture in there. So we'll go to add image. We'll go to one of ours, and let's say there's gonna be a Reiki, some kind of a Reiki offering, two for one sessions, or we can shrink this down real small. Okay, we can put that right into our box. Okay, have all the details, and then you can do whatever you like with that. We would then, when it's all completed, it's all done, we like it, we would just hit save. Click done. Take a preview. Let's see how it would look. Okay. So we want to see, like, that's off a little bit there. So we're going to go back. We kind of want to have a little symmetry here. So we're going to slide this over. Okay, so that's good. We'll slide this over. Okay, that's good. And we can we can actually even link this to the page, so it just kind of will stay in place there, which makes things a lot easier. Okay, so we would hit the save again. Okay, done. And now we have that one all set. Now some really interesting features here. So let's say that we're not going to offer a blog. We want to get rid of that blog. What we'll do is we will click on our pages here. We will go down to where the blog is, and then click on the end, right over here at the end here. You'll see like 3 lines pop up. Click on that, and it will take us to the page. Click on it again, and then this box will pop up. So we could rename it. If we want to rename that page to something else, we can do that. We can also just hide it. So in other words, the page will still be here on the site. We still have access. It's not been deleted or destroyed, but it will no longer be visible. Okay, so as you can see, it's gone. It's not there any longer. We can preview, and the blog is no longer there. Go to home. If we want to install it, if we want to put it back, we would just simply go back to the editor, click on our pages, go down to the blog, and it's right there, and you can see that it's hidden. The little eye with the slash through it there tells us it's hidden. And we would just now do that, and then go to show. Okay, and so now it's back. So now it's right back. And then you can go to the page info and make it the home page. We don't want it to be the home page. Hide it from the menu we just did. You can change the name if you like. You can, all right, so you can also lay it out. This is standard with the top up here and with the bottom down here, the standard bottoms. This is a pretty cool feature. You can also, if you want to get rid of that and really get maximum space, you can click on no header, no footer, and then this is what we'll have. Okay, so the top and the bottom sections are gone. The header and the footer are all gone. We have kind of maximum space and all the attention focused on that one there. Okay, and the only issue with this is you have to make sure that you have a button to get out of here since the top ones are gone. So you would go into add, click on button, and just click any whatever of these designs that you might like. Click button, it will pop up. Put it right up there. Okay, and then we're going to click on it, and we can change text. So we're going to have this become home. So when to this page, if they click on this button, they will just go home. We're going to make it home, add a link, so that's really good. We're going to send them home. So it's going to go to the home page. I'm sorry, so where do you want the link to? We want to link to a page. Which page? The home page. And done. You can also have this link, not necessarily this one, but other links you can send to an email address, to a web address, to a document, to the top of the page, to the bottom of the page. So by hitting this button, you can program all that kind of stuff. And if we didn't want to go to the home page, we could have them go to any of the other pages. Since we have page clicked here, we have access to all the pages on the entire website that we could link to. But home is the most convenient, and you can also pick which part of the page you want them to go to. So we want to go to the top of the home page. We'll click done. Let's see how it works. We'll go to preview, and let's click on it. Boom. All right, my computer's a little slow there, but there we go. So now we are home. Okay, so guys, that's going to cover it for this session so far, and we'll have more coming up in video number 2. So we covered adding text, adding a picture, swapping a picture, putting a button in, getting the full page as opposed to the headers and the footers. And we'll be following up with more items in video number 2. Thank you for watching.